Let's go ahead and move to your gas or pass.
All right. My gas or pass kind of has to do with a little bit of your setup. So I tailored this towards you. You use that Boss EQ for solos. I think there's a better pedal for you.
Okay.
I'm going to make a case for it. So JHS makes this pedal called the Haunting Mids. Okay. You can adjust the mid section. There's a sweep knob on it. There's a high and low switch on it. It is probably the most solo-centric pedal, or at least it will push you out in the mix. That's what I'm trying to say. I feel like this would simplify your board a little too. You wouldn't have to worry about messing with your EQ all the time depending on the room. You could just turn a knob. I think this JHS Haunting Mids could be up your alley. Is this a gas or pass for you? Have you even thought about it?
I have thought about it. I've looked at it. It's like a parametric EQ where you can sweep the mids, right, and then turn it up or down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the biggest thing with the G7 is all the mid controls.
Right.
And let's be honest, tube screamers are all about mids. Klons, well, another most popular drive ever, is all about mids too. I'm not saying only mids, but those frequencies.
The structure of the mids really detail like what kind of area you're going into.
Right. Yeah. Obviously, there's clipping and stuff if you're turning the gain up, all kinds of things. However, having a mid frequency that you can really dial in or dial out in some cases is huge. This thing for me, and I use that G7 mainly for mid controls. It's a hard gas. Yeah, that's really interesting to me. I think it's a great pedal that's probably, I can't imagine JHS honestly is selling tons of these.
I wouldn't think so, but I hope they keep selling them.
I hope they keep selling, because I do think that if people just stuck one on their board and gave it a shot, they'd be like, oh my gosh, I can turn this DS1 that's got super scooped mids into something completely different by adding a bunch of mids in, or take a blackface Fender that doesn't have a ton of mids, or take something like a Tweed and duck some of those mids out a little bit, or change where they're interacting with, or push them into overdrive is the other side of it.
Right.
There's so many use cases for this pedal that I think that most people would find something that is very valuable in this. Mm-hmm. Very valuable in the Haunting Mids.
I think so too. I think this is probably an underrated pedal.
I think it's probably, I could be wrong, I'd have to look at all JHS's lineup again. I think it's probably one of their lower selling pedals, but I think it's probably one of their highest valued pedals.
Yep.
Like if you look at the value for all their pedals, I'm not saying their other pedals aren't great, but I think that, yeah, it's definitely their most underrated pedal in my opinion.
For sure.
So it's a gas for me. What about for you?
I think it's a gas for me too. Usually we don't agree on the same thing, but I think this is just so user-friendly and it's so easy to tweak in the moment. That's what I like about it. When you're thinking about your EQ, you do have to tweak it, and this could be just on the fly. If it's not working in the room, you could kind of, customize it. So
yeah,
I think it's a gas for me.
Okay. Well, let's